Rohan has been victorious in the field of battle, and now it must go against the walls of the Orthanc to destroy Isengard and the White Wizard once and for all. In today's Dawnless Days siege battle, we do have a siege at Isengard, the glorious map that is Isengard. Many of you probably haven't actually seen this map being used because it is a very unused battle map. It's a pretty easy map to sort of assault. Huge long walls, as you can see here. These like these black. I've forgotten what they're made of, but it's just like they're made of like a really strong rock that supposedly also is used for the bottom of Minas Tirith. But yeah, the Orthanc, a really, really cool map, that is for sure. And you got the gate here with the white hand that says "No one shall pass." Yeah, it's a 3v3 in today's game, as Rohan, having won in the most recent battle. This is part of the mini-series that we were kind of doing, the battle mini-series, finishing with a siege. They've been victorious, so now they are assaulting the Orthanc, having pushed back and destroyed Isengard's main army. I've seen there's a sneaky army over here as well. You can see Isengard has nothing facing off against it, so that is going to make a very interesting dynamic in today's siege battle. Also, Isengard not defending the walls. Interesting play. I feel like with Isengard, you got to defend the walls because there's nothing else to it. Once you're inside, it is really easy to sort of overwhelm the gates. There is only one gate. It's just this one here with the rams coming up, and yeah, it's kind of GG from there. So it'll be interesting to see whether Isengard can push this back. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's really difficult. I mean, Rohan has a lot of cavalry as well, and cavalry in this map can actually ride on the walls. Because the walls are that thick, the devs have allowed like cavalry to be able to go onto the walls. They can go up these steps here and then be a pain. I don't know if they can go the whole way along. They can certainly go along. And we've got archers already firing as well and shooting berserkers, which is a nice win there. You've got a few kills there. It's a nice start. And yeah, early retainers are landing. Isengard probably has better infantry in theory. I don't know if they've been able to bring them all because they are defenders, so they're price out of their top stuff probably. But yeah, they are outnumbered by a little bit, and balance power is way in their favor, way in favor of Rohan. Sorry, but that is because of the Cav more than anything. But you also got to think there's an army out of the game for quite a long time. So if the Isengard players can quickly defeat Rohan here with the two armies, then they can easily deal with the third on its own. But yes, if you're a fan of all things Dawnless Days, I want to see more of this sort of content on the channel and more Lord of the Rings action. Remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new on here as well. We really help out the channel as we work towards 12k subs. And feel free to leave a comment as well. And all that shenanigans really just does help out. As we have the early retainers going in there against Uruk-hai infantry. On a one-on-one, Uruk-hai infantry win that every day of the week. And they're getting support as well from the Mortal Bow Rabble, which is a great unit to bring in Isengard because you've got massive open fields. So setting up the Rabble is not an issue at all. If anything, yeah, that's the best unit to bring. You definitely don't want to put them on the walls either. But yeah, as you can see, Rohan here already landing. He's also on the wall, just stood here. Perfect to shoot him while he's just mounted there. You kill so many of them. There you go, gates have been destroyed, and now the early retainers can go through here as well. I imagine that's what 90% of their infantry army is made up of, is early retainers. Looks like we also have early men-at-arms, but yeah, no real like guard and Muda sailed as far as I'm aware. And we've got infantry going in over here, and we have wargs inside the settlement. We have wargs of Isengard. Maybe they're going to use those to stop the cav. Not a bad idea, actually. The early retainers here fighting down here against berserkers and pikes, and then here come the wargs. No, the wargs are... Oh, they're going in for this one. They're going for the axe stains. Not a bad choice either. Again, also fighting some really superior infantry in the White Hand Stormers. I was saying they weren't bringing their top tier stuff. They are bringing their top tier stuff, it seems. And there you go. They've routed that axe stain easily. Now they're going to bounce out of that, go for these early retainers, immediately start to waver these guys and break them. Really nicely done there by Isengard. And that's the problem with Rohan is they're going to have to dismount their army bit by bit, and they're probably going to get overwhelmed by the larger forces here of Isengard. They're like inside the settlement at least. Rohan can't get their army in quickly enough without that gate to overwhelm the defenders. They've got Mortal Bow Rabble shooting Yeoman of the Mark. I think they're just trading with archers here. Not bad for Rohan to try and take these Yeoman of the Mark. They're being chased actually as well. The berserkers here chasing the Yeoman of the Mark. If these yeomen can get out and take out the bow rabble. Probably a big win, actually, but I don't think they're going to be able to. They are, I think they're pulling out of combat somewhere. They are losing whilst in melee, or at least they were for a moment. Bows are also going onto the wall. Land more stuff, just be a real pain, really threaten these bow rabble. They need to try just you know, keep harassing these flanks here, and then eventually they'll be able to outflank the pike and sword defense here. Might just take a little bit of time, a bit of patience. But yeah, Archers here doing a really good job routing bow rabble there, and also nearly killing off a lot of a crossbow unit there. 76 and 79 of them left. Isengard has now sent troops back to the other side because that Rohan army is landing. The sneaky fellas landing here. So there you go. The third Rohan army is about to you know, get involved in the action inside, and I guess they're gonna, you know, well, they're going to be able to push across. Isengard has not got enough here to stop, and this is pretty much a full army. I don't think it's a whole army because I think the generals are all over here, so he disguises assault. Yeah, Erkenbrand's here. We've got Aemir, victors from the final, from the last battle. We've got a Helmingast general as well. But yeah, they're using fire armor just to rout these bow rabble where possible. Berserkers fighting down here against the Erling retainers. Fighting, boys. The orcs are kind of pretty dark, actually, with this Total War Attila shadings. Unfortunate, you know, with Attila. It's such a dark Total War. It's supposed to be in the Dark Ages. But there you go. Berserk's nearly dead. Big win there. Looks like archers on the wall are getting shot up, actually, by, I presume, other archers, like the crossbows and the bows, but I could be wrong. They are now shooting at the grenadiers, not a bad target shoot either. And a considerable amount of Rohirrim have landed over here. Axe Thanes, we've got Erling Men at Arms, we've got Mustard Spears. Not good units. They definitely could be overwhelmed if Isengard wanted to really give it a go. I mean, I feel like they still have pushing power to Isengard. They could push forward, maybe not the shock, but certainly cavalry could try and give it a go. Definitely don't want to be leaving Lurtz here, just open. Just to get shot up by Yeoman the Mark. But they can definitely push in places and use the grenadiers. They need to be aggressive with them. They can't play defensive with them because they will just get shot up. So I would, yeah, try and be aggressive in places. Maybe use the White Storm in general, or pikes, and send some shock. I think they've got a lot of units that are just too vulnerable to bows, and they don't have enough swords here. They're running out of swords quite quickly, the defenders. I think is going to be their problem. The Uruk-hai scouts, I feel like with archer support, can definitely contain an Erling retainer. And definitely will contain the spears. Spears, infamously worse than swords, generally anyway. I wouldn't say fully, but generally that's the case. And yeah, as you can see here, I mean, the Berserkers now, they're not being shot at, and they still manage their combat even. They're helping to beat that retainer. They spammed out the shock and the pikes, which is all well and good. They are some great assets of Isengard. But the problem is that Rohan has about 4 archers in each army, and they're just going to shoot those sorts of units. Both pikes and also shock infantry are terrible with missile blocks. So when they get shot by an arrow, they get a lot of them drop. But it looks like they have managed to get in here pretty scot-free at the moment. The volleys over here, maybe it was just too much to shoot at that they didn't choose a target. Berserkers here, they are ripping through these Erling Men at Arms as they will. Shock infantry has great bonuses against spears. They're designed to break through spear walls.
The enemy is upon us. They're at the
There you go, these elite shock here doing great work. And here comes the Wargs of Isengard. They're going to be able to go into the soft underbelly. I thought they were going to go for the archers, but they didn't. They went for a hammer and anvil here on the Erling retainers. Not a bad idea either. Gosh, this mod really does look beautiful. It really does at this point. It's so fleshed out. There you go. Bounce out the swords into the archers. The archers wavering with a lot of troops left. And look at that, they're mass routing over here. Rohan is in all sorts of trouble. And there you go, Yeoman the Mark as well. So yeah, getting saved by the Mustard Spears just about. The Wargs pretty battered after that, but they did a lot of damage. And there you go, more Wargs of Isengard over here helping to mop up the Yeoman the Mark. Really nice play. They've got to use these Wargs and these Grenadiers really effectively, and I think they can, potentially. Rohan is making ground over here, though. As you can see, they are pushing across the river. Axe Thanes breaking through. A lot of their swords, it seems to have been sent in this direction for Isengard. Got, yeah, Uruk-hai infantry here. Is that Isengard side-shotting? It is. A Mordor bow rabble there, side-shotting axe stains. And then they're also getting side-shot of the Isengard infantry with Yeoman at the mark. I just take out the bow rabble. They're huge units that you want to try and take out. Bows here as well. Mustard archers, just shoot the pikes. Just take them out. You can also flank. And as you can see, gaps are starting to open in places. They really desperately need to take that gate. And you can see Isengard is going to fight and die for it to the end of the earth, basically. Helmingast here, right above the gate. Just shoot into the Uruk-hai pikes below. That is surely a must-do. Or you need to shoot at these choke points down here, and he needs to start, turning them around for his side. Yeah, he's winning another fight over there. And yeah, Rohan is slowly edging his way into this settlement, bit by bit. Over here, though, big disaster. This has gone wrong. Isengard threw a lot of force over here, a lot of resources, and it worked. But he is suffering elsewhere now because of it. Can he beat these guys quickly enough and then get these pikes and shock back over to the other front? He needs to do it quickly. Berserkers are still healthy. And in they go again. Into the sides of these axe stains. But the Berserkers have the bigger axes. I mean, they're not really an axe. Like a weird shaped sword. I don't know what you want to call it. But they're going to absolutely rout those Saxons. There you go, wavering, breaking. Easy. Those shock. And there you can see another victory there. Mustard spears, tier 1 spears. Getting absolutely abused there by Berserkers here for shock. Again, Rohan kind of forcing across, and there is a gap. There's a legit flank here by the axe stains. They did get across, but it's going to be a sacrifice to their early men-at-arms comrades by the looks of it. Not quite sure how this unit managed to get here. Maybe already did this movement, but yeah, it's managed to get across. They're going to try and encircle these White Stormers. They're trying to obviously unlock these bridges. Yep, I was going to say the pike is falling back, he's getting shot at, and now you can see Isengard is responding, saying in the general. They haven't really got a lot of infantry here themselves, have Rohan. A lot of archers coming across this sort of point. Yeah, in there you go. The general being committed. And he's going in against alien retainers. I'll say, I'm pretty sure it's very straightforward. Rohan won't win this fight if it stays a one-on-one like this. The general bodyguard is very, very good. This White Storm with the best swords that money can buy in Isengard. Wargs also here, pretty battered, but could always be a threat, especially to those archers, as we've already seen. And yeah, pikes are the real target at the moment of the archers. Honestly, I feel like get rid of these wargs. The pikes easy to flank in this big open space. Bad signs over here for Isengard. Units starting to waver and break. Bow rabble without ammo holding that line there. We're going to see wargs go in to try and hold it as well. They're going to get a decent, actually it's a frontal charge. I was going to say it's a side charge, but it's not. Kind of disappear in the darkness there to the wargs. Sort of see them down there. That should stop the push for a little bit, and it seems like it's done a lot of damage to the swords and the axes there. Archers, like I said, just shoot the wargs, get rid of them. The quicker you kill them, the quicker I feel like Rohan will win this siege. That honestly, I feel like the wargs are what are keeping them alive. Again, another successful warg attack over here, proving my point. Having a great game. Axe stains there, holding the line. They might be able to try and get an outflank here. Lurtz is going to at least get side shots. The wargs might be able to side charge. They don't really need to though. White Stormers here are eating up these spears. I wouldn't waste ammo on this fight. Save it for someone else. Unless you desperately need to get these White Stormers somewhere else, which they don't really need to. I would just let them grind it out. They're holding pretty much elsewhere though. These bow rabble being engaged with swords is concerning. I get the wargs over there to deal with that maybe. Wargs again, they're wavering, but look at that. Literally like 6 of them left. That's insane. I thought they broke before that. But they've routed that archer. Incredibly good. I mean, it's a mustard archer. They expect to sort of, you know, have little morale. But there you go. The wargs managed that. I'm surprised by that. We have just seen a pull through there, though. The retainers pulled all the way through bow rabble. Whether he did it on purpose, I don't know. Yeah, he's just chasing after bow rabble. I hope he's not pulled through multiple. I don't think this one did. I think this one came round and then is now trying to chase archers. And yeah, bow rabble being caught. But it looks like they are winning actually in melee, because I think they're shooting wild to melee, which is quite cheeky. I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, see, I think the bows, yeah, they're still shooting. Like this guy here shooting, but his comrade here in the front line in the same unit is going into melee. He's about to die, yeah, getting killed off. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like shooting whilst in melee. I think it's a bit abusive of sort of, you know, powers in and it's but bow rabble running out of ammo as well, concerningly. Oh, we've got grenadiers over here. Oh, we missed the grenade blow-ups. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Hopefully there's another one. They are sending the grenades in, but I think Isengard So about to have them silenced. Nope, there you go. Oh, no, he gave the fire order. Nothing happened. They're running for their lives as the Axedanes chase them. They're going to need something to try and stop those Axedanes. Where is the other Grenadier? It's actually coming forward. Now, there you go. Great volley over there. We came in perfect timing. See this early retainer here get vaporized by the Grenadiers as and their early retainer is actually going to, for its own good, just get smashed by a warg as well in the back. I don't think I can think of a worse way to be hit by a warg, but the back, unsuspecting. Nothing you can do about it. The Grenadiers survive for now. They're obstructed, they can't really shoot anymore, but they could get some great grenade shots into these Garda Mudaseld here. There is one, this is the first one I've seen in the game. That is a prime target. Don't let, I say, leave the pikes. Don't let them in circle. Just go with that. Yes, brilliant. Garda Mudaseld there, getting reduced. And still at least a volley in that Grenadier for sure. And that hit it again. Hit that Mudaseld spear again. Pikes might take some losses, but it's worth it. And look at this, Isengard's pushing back Rohan right now. Rohan maybe brought a little too much cav. I honestly think 2 to 3 probably enough. Because they're dismounting cav now. Look at this. Heir of the King's Mark, dismounting. That is insane. That shows how concerned they are. Oh, they set these Grenadiers in a melee. Why? Get out. Just shoot these guys. I mean, they're sitting in the Berserkers to the rear charge now. I would say, don't do that again. Just let the grenades do the work. Save men. The ammo's more expendable. I'm really hoping he's going to fire the other volley. Who's this general over here? Erkenbrand in. He has routed, looks like wargs. Going to have to face pikes, but if they can just flank around quite easy, I'd imagine. And I think the Grenadiers are going to come over here. I think that's what they're going to aim for. There's Erkenbrand here. They want to try and blow him up. Let's have a look on the other side. Honestly, I think Isengard's mopped up this flanking force. Really nicely done there by Isengard. Balance power, by the way, turning back in favor of Isengard. They have numbers on their side, 800-man advantage. There goes the grenade. Erkenbrand taking the brunt of that force. There he is in the front lines with his blonde hair, trying to duck and dive past these grenades. But yeah, they need to take that gate. They just need to get to that gate. They're nearly there. If they still had ammo left, they could just shoot that pike down. They could. I mean, they have the Heir of the Westfold, and what else do we have here? More Escalation. I think they're all like Javi cab, maybe. They throw Javis first. All this cab. What is it doing here? What is Rohan doing? So much cab just against pikes. Oh, this is painful to watch. Rohan. No. Every good Total War player knows pikes and cav do not mix. And certainly not a narrow choke point like that. That is horrendous. There you go. Erkenbrand, though, and his cav have broken through. Looks like we're going to see more cav dismount as well. I was going to say, like these guys, but that is the horses. He has a sword here as well that hasn't got him, but I wonder if it's bugged out. Looks like it might be, or maybe he's forgotten about it. No, he is. So now starting it forward. Heading over the wall. It should be going over the wall, which should cause more of a problem there. There you go. We've got the King's Mark cav. They're going in, but they're getting impaled by pikes. There's dismounted King's Mark there. Going to see the wargs going in a moment, and they're going to route more stuff. Got a Helmet Gas there. Oh no, that's not them routing. They're just going into combat to try and combat these wargs. Duel here going on between a Helmingas and a Berserker. Who do you think's going to win? Well, neither of them, because they've both just decided this is not the fight for them. Well, the Berserker, I feel like lost that one. He got kind of gangbanged. And there you go, Erkenbrand. Going in a melee once again. He shouldn't be charging into pikes. He needs to get out of there. Swords though, yeah, again, just charging pikes. And there's so many, the thing is, Rohan could just go back up onto the wall, and then back down another slope. He could just outflank these pikes. He's beating them, but he's going to take so many losses doing this. They've made this very painful so far, have Rohan, in trying to win this. Hopefully they're keeping some cav. I was going to say, hopefully they're keeping some cav mounted, but I don't think they are. I think the only mounted ones are in here, and they're getting impaled. My. Not good at all. And Isengard now arriving with the reinforcements of the stuff that's over by this wall. He is also resupplying a bow rabble. Really nice to see. I would a little doff for the cap there. I always find that's good to do. General is dead though. That is Ugluk over here. I think that's him in the front line. He has died. Is that going to smash the morale of the defenders? Quite possibly. Might just be what Rohan needs. Goes the shock. A healthy berserker they just held on to as well, going into the side of that guard and move itself. And in goes more wargs. I want to think of the bonus on Cav units if they're dismounted. I know they get bonuses against Cav. I imagine so. I imagine that Total War can't really pick up whether a unit's mounted or dismounted. So it's just like, yeah, just give it the bonus. So they look like they do look like they're shredding the household knights here. 2 units of them, and they're getting absolutely mauled. Wargs, honestly, MVP of this game. I mean, they were in like one of the earlier battles, but they might be again here. And they have broken through. Look at this. We have got a breakthrough. Is this now going to be an encirclement here, though? I don't know. So much Cav has already died here. It's ridiculous. There's still mounted Cav in here. Like, guys, this is not healthy. There you go. One breakthrough results in wargs arriving to deal with them. Like I said, I think save the ammo for the wargs. They'd be the biggest problem. They honestly should have saved it for that. Esquires of Rohan go through their jabbies by the point blank range. Love that. We are about to see Lurtz as well. Probably get beaten here in melee. So if he dies, might cause another mass rout. I think maybe Rohan's going to win this through mass routs. I think they're going to kill off enough generals. We've got Ugluk here, Lurtz. I think the other general's over here, the White Stormer. So he's he's got his skin in the game. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, definitely, I'm not saying it's over yet, but if Lurtz dies, I'd say maybe shifts it back in favor of Rohan. But yeah, looking at it, Rohan's in a real bad spot. They are really just praying that that pike there breaks. But they're going to get crossbows in, I think, to try and stop the Cav. So it's going to be a little bit longer until that cavalry's unleashed from there. Oh, he's pulled through a little bit by the looks of it. Absolutely has pulled through there. Pulled through a crossbow unit to get that. I mean, he's routed the pike in doing so, but yeah, he's pulled through that crossbow unit. And now Rohan is out with an heir to these fold here. Kind of poor to see. I think he was going to win it anyway. With Lurtz, I think, getting killed off, he was going to win this. I don't think he needed to do that. Also, just play better. I've got no sympathy for sort of like, doing this, like we're having a tough time. I think Rohan played pretty poorly in quite a few areas. I think allowed their army to get isolated, didn't shoot the right things. I think shooting wargs and shooting archers, really good way to get rid of them. So these bow rabble, kill off all these. I know you're like, oh, it's a massive waste of ammo, but like a good percentage of their army will be made up of bow rabble. I mean, there's 2 units there. That's a good 300 men. Or orcs that are still, on the field that are just bow rabble. There's another 2 way over there as well. Take out those, it really helps with just mass routing stuff. But yeah, siege is kind of over now, I would say. I think Rohan is going to go on and win. Now they've got the Cav inside. Through dubious means, I'd say. I don't think it was what you call a legal move. I feel like that might have been, that was absolutely to pull through. Mortal bow rabble there, routing. And now this heir to the Eastfold, which will be the highest scoring cavalry unit in the game because it's the only one that's actually been able to do anything whilst on horseback. He's going to rear charge, or he's actually going to frontal charge because the berserkers will turn around. There you go, wipes out the berserkers. These guys' bane is cavalry.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Lurtz, wherever he is, I doff my captain because he's actually held on. He's actually kind of survived. He survived, not his unit though. Cav is still stuck in it. Like, this is just on Rohan at this point. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you can only be so dumb let's just keep captures and melee against Quanga infantry. I think that's Aemma dead. Yeah, Aemma's gone. So that's unfortunate. He's fallen once again. And there you go, Helmingas wavering around in the pikes here.
Our forces have found their courage! Back to the fight!
There you go, the other general routes there, and I think that's going to cause a mass rout for Isengard. And there you go, Rohan wins. A Pyrrhic victory for Rohan. Certainly was a close one. I think they would have won it anyway if they hadn't pulled the cab through, but they just decided to do so. This is set in by Vinay, who's playing as one of the Rohan armies. I think he did have the error that actually pulled through, shamingly. But yeah, I mean, I think maybe he thought, I can only guess that maybe he thought with the pike routing, he had a gap, but the crossbows definitely, I feel like, were blocking him still in. Helmingas, though, is general here, getting 294 kills. Then we got Erling Retainers getting 136 kills, 191. 141 kills with the Yeoman of the Mark, 141 with another one there. And then he's got Ered of the Eastfold with 369 kills, and then his Esquires with 156. Then we have Fury playing as the second Rohan army, led by Erkenbrand with 194 kills. His Erling Retainers 118. And his Guard Amudus held 147 kills. And then his Archers, his Helmingas, did incredibly well. Getting 269 kills, 336 kills, 302. His Ered of the King's Mark, 231 kills, 114 here with another one. And then we've got Matti Mata playing as the third Rohan army. Aemma got 66 kills before he fell. His Erling Retainer is getting 224 kills. His Sword Thane's 148. His Archers 111, 172. His Cav 98 kills is the best of the bunch. And then we have Isengard played by 123, led by Lurtz, getting 280 kills with Lurtz before he fell or routed. I think he might have done the latter. White and Stormers 190 kills, 113 with the Uruk-hai infantry. His Shock did insanely well, 280 kills, 358 kills. Pikes 196, 163. And then his Bow Rabble 198 kills, and his Grenadiers 154 kills, and his Wargs of Isengard 204 and 215. Then we have Omicro playing as the second Isengard army, 227 kills with the White and Stormers here, 202 with the Uruk-hai infantry, 285 with the Berserkers, 164 with another Berserker there. His Bow's getting 113, 121. His crossbow's getting 261 kills. And his Wargs of Isengard 222 and 193 kills. Then we have Yes Sir playing as the third and final Isengard army. 232 kills with the Ugluk retinue before he fell. 187 kills with the Uruk-hai infantry, 142 with another there. 170 kills with the White and Stormers, 229 with the Uruk-hai pikes. And his White and Grenadiers, 101 kills. And his Wargs, 362 kills and 337 kills. Like I said, the MVPs, I feel like, for Isengard in this game. And honestly, could have won that game for them, I think. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days and Lord of the Rings Siege Battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more, do remember to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment, show your support. And if you've got any glorious replays like this one, do send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. As always, until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.